Hey guys, welcome to Whispers of Charleston. My name is Savannah. Today we're going to do Barre Street. So it's just going to be one house, but we're going to do a little bit of an intro on Barre Street. So it is spelled Barre, but pronounced Barre. So Barre Street was survived in 1770 as the westernmost street of Harleston Village, running south to north from a creek just below Beaufain Street and crossing a creek just to the north of Bull Street. The street, however, was platted through marshlands and never actually laid out. Lucas Street, as the western portion of Calhoun Street was then called, was cut through the lands of Jonathan Lucas Sr. and Jr., mill builders and operators. Lucas Street was extended south of Calhoun and to the lands of Thomas Bennett Sr. and Jr. In the mid-20th century, when the street was continued south to Broad Street, the old name of Barre was revived. Barre Street honors Isaac Barre, a member of Parliament who, like William Pitt, sponsored the cause of the colonists against taxation without representation. So that is it for some history about Barre Street, and then we're going to do the one house that we have. So it's going to be 69 Barre Street, which is going to be the Governor Thomas Bennett House. It was constructed circa 1822 and restored in 1988. So Governor Thomas Bennett House was built on land inherited from his father, Thomas Bennett Sr., who lived from 1754 to 1814. The Senior Bennett, in cooperation with Daniel Cannon, built and operated large lumber mills that used both wind and tidal power. After the partnership ended, Bennett took his son, Thomas Bennett Jr., who lived from 1781 to 1865, into partnership, and in 1802, the younger man continued the business alone. In addition to the lumber business, which Thomas Bennett Jr. eventually turned over to his son-in-law, Jonathan Lucas III, in 1847, Bennett was active in rice milling, building Bennett's Mill on the Cooper River side of the city. When built, Bennett's house looked out on his rice and saw mills and mills ponds to the south and east, which were filled in the 1880s and the 1890s. He was also active in banking, serving as president and director of the Bank of the State of South Carolina and director of the Planters and Merchant Banks of South Carolina. In addition to his business interests, Thomas Bennett Jr. served as a member of the South Carolina House of Representatives. There we go. From 1804 to 1806, also in 1808 to 1810, and then in 1812 to 1818. He was also Speaker of the House from 1814 to 1818, member of the South Carolina Senate from 1819 to 1820, and from 1837 to 1840, and was governor of South Carolina from 1820 to 1822. He was an independent mayor of Charleston from 1812 to 1814. He was a very very busy man. The brick house was a 2.5 story on a raised basement of stuccoed brick. The 1-story piazza on the south side of the house has a fan-lighted entrance with an antablator and cemental arches raised from the unfluted Roman Doric columns. The piazza and iron-railed entrance platform with curving steps rest on arcades of stuccoed brick. The house has a pediment on the south facade, a Palladian window. Gotta flip the page, sorry for the noise. And the east gable and a round-headed star window on the north. The interior woodwork and plasterwork are elaborately decorated in the Regency style, and the free-flying stair raises for one floor without visible means of support. The mills and houses were sold to E.L. Hazley in the late 19th century. The Hazley family sold the house after World War I, and it served various uses under several owners. In 1988, the Roper Foundation purchased the house, which was handsomely restored to serve as an event venue. Today, the garden is one of the most beautiful traditional gardens in Charleston. The house is used for corporate events, private parties, receptions, wedding ceremonies, and rehearsal dinners. So that is it for Barre Street, and we're going to go off to Beaufain Street. So I hope y'all enjoy. Have a good one. Bye, y'all.